people didn't get hurt and they got shot up. Like Travis and brother didn't get hurt. So how's that self defense? Like because in self defense, like somebody would have to like. Now I could see if they say like the brother or one of their friends, somebody friendly fired on somebody, but I see where she connecting the dots. But like, how is it self defense if Travis' brother only got beat up, but nobody really got shot but them? So it's like,
House is finished.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Perlette.
You looked up self-defense because after speaking with everybody, you believed that somebody was acting in self-defense, right?
Last time on that one.
Weren't you?
No,
Then why did you look up self-defense?
because I have an iPhone and I can look up anything I want to.
I have an iPhone. I could look up anything I want to. Okay.
On direct examination today with Miss Edwards, you're telling Detective Hema,
Yeah. Just a part 14. Hold up. Ooh, a witness.
Don't know. His phone's in the car.
Why'd you testify to that? Why are you backtracking now?
No, sir. Not at all. I could care less what you think is in his pocket.
Hold up.
I'm still laying on the floor at this point, just trying not to get hit with any bullets. And then when the car finally, this isn't something I can see, but I'm aware the cars, and you can feel when you're in a car and it's moving, regardless if you can see or not. So I feel the car moving, and I guess we turned around to leave, but then we just stopped, or it seemed like we just stopped. It seemed like the car stopped moving. So I feel myself get shot in my back.
Is this the second shot?
Yeah, it is. I got after I felt another shot in my back. I kind of was, and the car wasn't moving, so I'm under the assumption that if I'm getting shot, or so I believe I am, and that's what I feel, my brothers are probably getting shot too, so I'm thinking everyone in the car probably died because we're not moving and no one's talking, so I just assumed everyone was dead.
What'd you do then?
I just got out the car.
You opened the door and ran out?
Yeah, basically, I didn't want to die sitting in the car, so I just got, I just got out.
Mr. Robinson, I know emotionally you're probably going through a lot right here. Are you pulling your firearm? Do you pull your firearm at any point during what you just described?
No, ma'am. I kind of forgot I had my gun in my pocket. I want to protect my brothers.
Okay. So, and this is gonna be important because the sister said he didn't have a gun, but this guy's saying that he did have a gun. So that's gonna already prove that ill intent. But I think that's the brother.
Why did you need 3 other grown men, one of whom we know definitively had a gun, the one you sold him? Why did you need to go there with your crew, with your posse, to talk?
I didn't need them, but they came with me, yes.
Because you wanted to make sure that he never stood a shot, that you guys were going to beat him, cause him great bodily harm, or kill him, just like your sister told you to do?
No.
You decide, rather than going to Mr. Rudolph's house to have this talk, as you put it, that you're going to go to one of your best friends, Mr. Robinson's house, right?
Yes.
So you planned this. You got in your vehicle, your mom's caddy, and you drove there, right?
I got in my vehicle and drove there, yes.
Well, it was your mom's vehicle, right?
Yes.
Right? And
Okay. So this, the brother, I think, and the other guy that we were just watching was Mr. Robinson. So, okay. This is going to be important right here. So, wait, I think, what was it that he said?
I got in my vehicle and drove there, yes.
well, it was your mom's vehicle, right?
Oh, they don't even own the vehicles they driving. So, they doing slide by wannabe gangsters in their mom's vehicles. They don't even own the things they driving. So it's like, how is this respected? Like, come on.
Yes.
Right?
Now y'all want to play the victim because y'all got shot up.
What time was it?
I'm not sure on the exact time, around 10-ish, 11, I'm not sure.
All right, and when you arrived there, you said you didn't call Sebastian and Chris Lowe, did you, to tell them to meet you there?
No.
So Tyler Robinson called them to meet them there, right?
I'm not sure who called them.
Well, how did they get there?
I am not sure.
Okay. All right, so when you arrived there,
together, okay.
somewhere between, you're not sure of the time, but it was before midnight, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you're all just sitting around. You didn't say, oh, my God, Sebastian, what are you doing here? You didn't say that, did you?
I'm not sure.
You didn't say, Chris, what are you doing here?
I'm not sure.
You didn't say, God, by golly, I was home getting ready to do my homework and go to bed, and now I'm at Tyler's house, and all my best brothers are here. It never dawned on you to ask why, right?
I mean, I knew why, because they knew I was going over there, so they came to support me.
How did they know? You said you didn't call them.
I didn't,
And you didn't know that Tyler called them. So how on earth did you know they were there?
because I seen them there.
Well, before, when you got there, obviously.
Exactly, that's when I figured out that they were there.
But you never said to them, hey, what are you all doing here?
No, because I knew what they were doing there.
So what were they doing there?
They came to support me.
What do you mean support you?
To support me, that's what I mean.
Okay. You mean to go over and have this talk with you to Mr. Rudolph, right?
Essentially, yes.
All right, so why did you need three other men to go with you to have a chat?
I didn't need them.
But you brought them with you, right?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't say to them, whoa, never mind, guys, you know, I want to do this man to man. You guys all stay here, I've got this, I'm only going there to talk, right?
Exactly, no, I didn't say that.
Why did your brothers ask you if you had your gun with you? You said that on direct examination with Miss Ellis. You said your brothers asked if you had your gun with you. Why did they ask you that?
Because they know I have a gun.
So you do carry your gun as a habit.
Not as a habit.
Why did you need three other grown men?
Okay, so that is sad. Like, even still, if you wanted to do something, you couldn't do it alone. Like, that is just sad. But you know what? I'm glad
There were cameras.
he should got a few
house.
bullets too, for real, for real.
Is that correct?
I knew he had cameras. I wasn't sure on the exact positions of all the cameras.
Not the position, but you were aware there were cameras outside, right?
That's what I'm saying. Outside would be a position of the camera. I wasn't sure on the exact positions. I just knew that he had cameras.
Okay, so you're telling the jury you did not know that he had cameras outside?
I knew he had cameras at his house, but I wasn't sure on the
You know
exact.
where they were located or what they could capture?
I just didn't know where they were located.
You didn't see cameras when you got to his door?
I don't remember looking to identify cameras.
Isn't it true that you knew there were cameras?
I knew he had cameras, yes.
Right, and that's why you guys didn't have your gun out when you got to the door. You told everybody, hey, he's got cameras there. Keep your guns in your pockets. Isn't that true?
No.
No?
That's the reason I wouldn't bring a gun to his house, because I know he has cameras. I wouldn't bring a gun.
Well, you had your hands up underneath your hoodie. You remember that?
Yes.
You testified that you put your hoodie up when you're mad, right?
Yes.
You weren't fiddling with your gun underneath your hoodie? You didn't have it in your waistband?
No, I was touching my stomach.
When you got to Mr. Rudolph's house, you did some interesting things. You have testified that you know where he lived.
Yes.
So there was nothing preventing you from pulling up into his driveway or parking alongside the house, right?
Yes.
But instead, you decide that you're going to park several blocks away on Redwood, which is not near Mr. Rudolph's house.
Yes.
And isn't it true that the reason you did that was because you knew he had guns, you knew he had cameras, you did not want to give him an opportunity to prepare himself for your attack, so you parked far away so that you guys could sneak up on him?
No.
So why on earth would you park your vehicle the first time several blocks away from his house when there was nothing preventing you from parking at his house?
Honestly, if I'm being transparent, I didn't really want to give off any like sort of aggression towards him. And again, this is not something I do often. So in this instance, you know that it looks wrong to do that. But at the time, it's like I don't go talk to people. I don't know that it's gonna look like this. In hindsight, after the fact, we don't get shot at. This doesn't happen. It doesn't look wrong. So in this instance, I didn't know at that point in time that it would even come to this. So
You parked.
Okay. If that was the case, then why not 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that? Why at night? Why with the hoodies on? If you wasn't trying to get off aggression vibes. See, that's why none of this don't make sense. See, they only trying to play the victim because they got shot at. And one dude ended up dying and the other got shot. Now you want to be the victims.
Far away at night so that you could sneak up on him, and that's exactly why you parked the car that far away.
no.
You parked, you all got out of the vehicle, you put your cell phone in the trunk, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you did that because you knew there was going to be a brawl or a shootout, and
No.
you didn't want your phone to get damaged, right?
No.
Why would you leave your cell phone in the trunk?
Honestly,
Yeah,
at this point, in my head, worst case scenario, maybe a fight, but I don't know.
knew that there were cameras outside of the house at Mr. Rudolph's. Is that correct?
I knew he had.
What kind of, see, all this is just bullshit. They just saying whatever at this point. Right.
911 calls for help flood into dispatch around midnight.
Things escalated so quickly.
For the first time, Travis Rudolph talks about the night he says 4 men showed up at his front door.
I just heard a loud bang, as if like the police was at the door.
In exclusive video, we can now see everything playing out on security cameras.
This all happened within seconds, so my brother was the first one to get to the door, so I was worried about his safety as well.
Where Travis at?
According to court records, Rudolph and his then girlfriend, Dominique Jones, got into a fight earlier that night.
Open this door, bro, because this got me. Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bruh?
Afterwards, she texted her brother, Keyshawn Jones. Evidence shows they both made threats towards Rudolph.
As soon as I came outside, literally, Tyler, he sucker punched me to my left eye. It was Tyler and Sebastian. It was like kind of trying to corner me in. And Tyler, he had pulled out his firearm. And during that time, Tyler pulled out his firearm. Sebastian was like, you messed with the wrong girl. You're going to die tonight. And then that's when I went back